Welcome back, Coach David here, and today we're going to be talking about the importance of a proper routine. This is a routine that's going to help us not only play consistent golf, but allow us to have fun as we do it. A lot of times I ask golfers, do you have a routine? It's about 50-50. Some say yes, others say, I need to get better at it. And the ones that do, when I ask them about it, it's typically a pre-shot routine. And that's great. I'm glad if you're already there, you're ahead of a lot of golfers. But let's talk about the 4 phases that are really important to have a productive routine and one that carries us to the best scores possible. So 4 phases of a great routine are plan, paint, perform, and forget. That forget is actually a post-shot routine, which not many golfers have. Stick around, we're going to talk about the importance of that. Step 1, we've got to plan this shot. As golfers, we're actually pretty good at this, even if we're not consciously thinking about it. Is this shot uphill? Is it downwind? What's our yardage? What's the temperature like? Where's that pin position? You can start to plan this shot even before you get to the ball and definitely before it's your turn to hit. Part of having a great routine is one that's quick enough where you can back off and start over. We have 40 seconds to hit a golf shot. That's plenty of time. But if your routine lasts over 20 seconds, it's going to be really tough for you if you're uncomfortable to back away and start over. We want to make 100% committed swings. That's our entire goal. And if our routine is too long, sometimes it's impossible to do that. So step 1, we're going to get that planning phase done relatively quickly. There's a lot that goes into it, but the more rounds of golf you play, the better. Step 2, we need to paint. We need to see that shot in our minds. This is visualization. So as we get behind the ball, visualizing that shot and seeing it before we step in is what's going to allow us to have a 100% committed swing. Part of this is understanding the difference between start lines and target. Again, if you've worked with me, you know I'm very big on the difference between picking an intermediate target and a final target. A target is where the ball should finish. A start line is where the ball is going to start. It seems very simple, but be honest with yourself. If you're not splitting those two up, you're probably not visualizing that shot very well. As a drawer of the golf ball, my intermediate target or my start line is going to be off to the right. If you're a fader of the golf ball, that may be to the left. That's okay. We just have to understand that we have to pick that. So once we've planned and we've painted, now it's time to perform. If you're thinking too much in this perform phase, whether it's, I don't know if I have the right club, I don't know if I have the right number, that should be taken care of in the planning phase. If that's the case, we haven't done a good job in phase 1. So perform is just letting it go. The best players in the world, this is really cool, they are almost identical timing from the time they step into the ball to the time they make contact. So a great drill for this is actually speaking your routine out loud. So if I'm behind this ball, I've planned, I've painted, I've visualized this shot, now I'm in the perform. It is step, 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 club face to my intermediate target, match my feet, 1 look, 2 look, and go. Now, the great part about having a successful routine, I didn't even think about that swing. The routine itself hits that shot. Now, on to the last step, forget. It's really, really important that we're able to accept our results and move on. I'm not saying don't learn at all from your shots. There's some things we can learn, but in general, just forget and accept that shot, move on to the next one, and you're going to play the best round of golf that you can that day. Maybe it's a personal best, you play awesome, great. Maybe it's just an average round. But if you don't have your best stuff and you're able to play an average round by having a great routine, plan, paint, perform, and forget, you're going to have a lot of fun playing golf. Good luck, have fun. Let me know what your routine is down in the comments, and let's keep getting better.